Hello, everyone. Happy May. I am just doing this briefly in the beginning of your reading to let you know that these are coming out later than I expected. I actually got really sick for maybe about 5 days where I was just down, couldn't really do anything. So because of that, I may be coughing a little bit, just to let you know. But I'm feeling a lot better. So this month for your general readings, of course, this is for your rising sun and moon of whatever sign I announce after this. I felt like using these two together this month. I'm skipping over the spiral altogether, and I'm going to be using the Gaian Tarot for your basic layout, and your clarifiers are going to be with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. So just wanted to let you know that. Okay, see you in a second. Hello, Aquarius. This is going to be your general tarot reading for May 2019. And so I'm just going to go ahead and show you your basic layout, and then I'll get started. Hope you guys are well. Seems like you're in your power this month, or you are fully yourself this month. For your central experience for May, you have the Elder of Air, which is your court card. You also have the Queen of Air in here. This is the King of Swords, or Elder of Air. And you also have the Guardian of Air, or the Queen of Wands, in here. So your central experience for May seems to be that you are fully in your own capacities, or you are fully yourself this month, or you're fully in touch with yourself. Your challenge this month. Geez, you guys, what this whole year since I started this channel for you guys, this Ace of Earth or Ace of Pentacles seems to be haunting you or following you around, or you've been working on this for at least the past year, or ever since I started the channel, which was last July. So at least since last July, you have been trying to do this, or manifest this, or grow this, or do this. Anyway, so what is helping you is the Six of Water. At the root of your being, you have the Elder of Earth. In the recent past, or what you're coming away from, is the Ace of Water. Your best possible outcome is the Guardian of Earth, coming up for you in the future. You have the Child of Air. You right now are the Explorer of Water. In your surroundings, you have the Guardian of Fire. You have a lot of people in here. You have a lot of people in here. Let's see. You have 8 people in here. Okay. Your hopes is the Child of Earth. And your general outcome for May is the Guardian of Air, otherwise known as the Queen of Swords. But I just love this deck. I'm sure you've figured that out by now. But you have a lot of people in May, and not only that, people of all different kinds, people of all different backgrounds, people of all different ages. There's children in here, there's elders in here, there's guardians in here, there's even knights in here. You have people of all ages, all backgrounds, This seems like a really important month with connecting with other people or making alliances with other people, but we'll get into it. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully this was worth the wait, you guys. Things are a little bit choppy for me these days. We're extremely busy, or I'm juggling a lot. So, your central experience for May, you have the Elder of Air, otherwise known as the King of Swords, in with Magical Map Shifter. And pardon me for being philosophical or metaphysical about all of this, or so broad, but I'm sure if someone was going to get it, it would be you guys. It seems to be that in May, you are fully aware of your own ability to call things into being based off of what you invoke, what you say, your words, your thoughts, your intentions. Your mind seems to be awakening more than usual in May, and very open to possibilities or what could happen from here, from where you are presently. You may be making a concentrated effort. Let's see if I can do this. You're making a concentrated effort to call your ideas or your vision or your imagination or your broadened mind into being, so that your mind can be free to all possibilities, even the possibilities that a lot of other people say are not possible. I'm sorry, you guys, but it seems as if in May you are able to bring miracles into being. You're doing something really astounding. And this has to do with things shifting around. Things are shifting around. Things are changing. There is no way of knowing exactly what will happen, but it seems as if you have faith that the universe will bring you to where you need to go, or the way will become apparent when you're ready, or things are shifting so dramatically that you need to get clear about what it is that you would like to see happen, because things are happening. What do you choose? What do you want? And not only that, there's also a level of faith or trust in the universe with this, where there's a certain amount of this that is beyond your control, but it is in your hands. Something is about to become available to you. The winds of change are happening. There's new potentials on the horizon. Some of it you're aware of, and some of it you are not aware of yet. Or you may not be seeing it, but you can sense it to some degree. So what is hindering you, or I'm sorry, not hindering you? What is your challenge? Is this Ace of Earth? Gee, you guys, you've had this Ace of Pentacles following you around for a very long time. What is it that you're doing? Are you forming something really important, or organizing something really important, or planting something really important? This is something you have been trying to grow for a long time now. And that, okay, if that is the case, if you have been trying to manifest something that means a great deal to you, and you've gone through ups and downs with this, at certain times this has been growing very nicely, at other times it's been accelerating, at other times it has slowed down almost to the point where you're not sure if this is actually going to materialize all the way. It seems quite irregular, quite unpredictable, it may not be brought into being fully in the way that you have been imagining this whole time. It may need a new way, or a new way of being cultivated in order for it to ground itself out or become steady. I'm sorry if I sound too vague. Another way I could put this is that concerning a new beginning. This could be a new, solid relationship. This can be a new solid project, a new solid job, a new solid goal, a new solid manifestation that you have been building or creating or inventing or thinking, no, you've been doing something about this. But it hasn't seemed to be growing as quickly as you would like or be as reassuring as you would like it to be. Or another way I could put this is dependable, this is solid, this is growing, but something temporarily takes you away. And something about this is a challenge because you want to continue to cultivate this, but you are temporarily away. Because with this, you have two clarifiers. First, you have compass. And then you have movement. And so one way I could put this is that you have a new solid, beautiful beginning on something that you have been cultivating and putting your energy and work into or focus into. But the reason why this is a challenge this month is because temporarily some of you may be guided to go elsewhere. This may be something important that you have to do. Or you may just simply be needing a moment to really focus on where you're headed. Or it could be that you are guided to move or relocate or travel or go on a trip to cultivate and keep and grow this new beginning that has already started. But something about it is a challenge this month, maybe because this month you're still figuring out how to move forward or how to move or how to travel. Or you're in the middle of traveling to get to this, but you seem impatient. You're ready to be there now, or you feel as though, for some of you, you feel as though this might be vulnerable without you. Or it may not grow properly without you, or it may not be there when you get back. But more than anything else, I'm getting that you need to have patience and you need to trust that this thing is going to grow, whatever it is, and that it will be there when you get there. Or if you are going away, if this thing is meant to be, it's going to be there when you get back. Or it could be that you are ready to put down roots, or you're ready to pick a location to reside at, or a new home, or a new business. But something about where you are at is not conducive to that, and so you are guided to go elsewhere or find another location in order to bring this into being fully. But keep in mind, a challenge is just a challenge. It is not stopping you. So what is helping you? What is helping you is the Six of Water and Field of Dreams. So what is helping you is deep emotional connections and alliances of all different kinds, where you have emotional rapport, emotional support, and emotional connection with other people, where you may have similar dreams. You may have similar wishes, you may have similar dreams or similar goals or similar things you're trying to create, as in these eggs that the fairies are sitting on to hatch. Everything is happening in its best possible timing. You don't have to hurry, and you don't have to be impatient, and you don't have to worry that this will not happen. This will happen. This is what's helping you. So it seems as though you have needed other people to join in with you on creating this Ace of Earth, or You feel the need to combine your energies with other people in order to bring dreams into fruition. If you tried to do this on your own, it wouldn't be as successful. When you find people who have similar dreams as you or the same dream as you, obviously by combining your energies, you can create a lot quicker than you can on your own, and you feel supported. And duties or responsibilities or things that need to be done in order to bring these dreams into fruition can be shared rather than all on the shoulders of one person or even a couple of people. It seems as if part of your dream is being involved with and connected to a group of people where you support each other or you have similar dreams, or a soul tribe or a soulmate family, or normally in other tarot decks, the Six of Water shows a little, or in the Rider-Waite and in a couple of other ones, it shows childhood scenes that are sentimental of a little boy giving a little girl flowers. This can, even though the sixes in this deck are group oriented, this does not have to be a group, but in both of these images, there's a group. There's a group of fairies, and there's a group of people in the water with a seal. And so I am getting that what is helping you is groups, or aligning your energy with a group, or to be included into a group, or include others into what you are doing. This is soulmate connections of all different kinds, deep friendships, deep alliances of all different kinds. This does not have to be love. If this was love between two people, you guys have known each other through many lifetimes. You have similar dreams that you had independently before you even met each other. So now that you have met each other, and this alliance is most definitely helping you, something about it feels extremely empathic and comfortable and safe, emotionally safe, where you can trust it. It seems as though you're meant to combine your forces in order to bring certain dreams into fruition, and quicker than you would be able to on your own. And in general, people aside, if we just said that this was you, what is helping you is to open up your heart. And what is helping you is to realize that you have support, spiritual support, support from people, support from your angels, support from yourself, that you can do this, bring these things into fruition, or these things will hatch. So at your root of your being, you have the Elder of Earth in with Metamorphosis. At your root, you are transforming on a very profound level, in an extremely positive way, into coming into your own talents, skills, and ability to manifest what you wish. If you need help along the way, if you need more information, if you need skills to be passed on to you, you have it. You have teachers. You have people that can share what they have with you so that you can fully move forward with what you're trying to manifest. This can also be a person. Like I said, you have a lot of people in this reading. This is one of the people. This could be an earth sign, and even more specifically, this could be a Taurus or someone who has Taurus energy. This person, if it is another person, is extremely grounded, patient, kind, generous, humble, generous, I already said that, talented, able to manifest, someone who is extremely accomplished with their talents or what they do. They're extremely prosperous or able to create prosperity. They seem very calm and patient people or person. This person is a really amazing ally for you. This person is an important player in your life, and we'll get to it. They appear again another time in here. Something about this alliance or this friendship or this companionship or this connection with this person, whether it's an elder, an actual elder, or a teacher, it could be somebody of any age. It does not have to be an elder. But it is someone who is wise, or someone who knows a lot, or has experienced a lot. This person is bringing you a sense of that you are capable of metamorphosizing or transforming in a way that you didn't even think was possible or you never even thought of in the past. Something about this person is triggering your own metamorphosis for the better, where you're coming more fully into yourself, or you feel more alive, or you feel more harmonious than you have in a while. And it could even, people aside, if this wasn't a person, this is saying that your way of making money, your skills, your goals, your talents, the things that you have been building or creating for yourself that are long-lasting, are metamorphosizing for the better. So if things have been slow, they're speeding up. If you haven't had enough support with financing something that you're creating, it seems as though now you have it. If you have been struggling with money, it's getting better and you're receiving more money. Things look more reciprocal. Things look more fair. Things look like it's a breakthrough. Something is transforming. Your business may be transforming. Your invention may be transforming. Something about the way that you were trying to do it before wasn't fully ready yet because certain other things needed to come into play, possibly even business partnerships or a cooperative or aligning yourself with a group where you can all carry this out together. But this could simply just be saying that you are metamorphosizing into a way of feeling within yourself, a way of feeling secure, a way of balancing out and grounding out a sense of instability in your life. So in the past, or what you're coming away from, or what you have just experienced, let's put it that way. You have the Ace of Water, otherwise known as the Ace of Cups, in with wide open. And so recently it looks like for some of you, you have recently fallen in love with someone and your heart is wide open, or your heart has been brought alive to a state of being wide open that it perhaps has never felt before. And this could have been caused by new romance or new love or a new path or a new dream or a new vision. You have fully embraced this, or you have fully welcomed this, or you are fully moving forward with this. You feel guided to follow your heart, or you have been guided to follow your inspiration, and you have been welcoming this, or you have been acknowledging and receiving and valuing or honoring this. Perhaps you have wished for this, and now that it has happened, you feel like some kind of miracle has happened, or you're aware of so much more than you were before, or you feel this just looks really flowing to me. This looks really beautiful, you guys. This is what you're coming from. You have opened up your heart. Oh, my dog's been crying. I'll be right back. Okay. So here's your best possible outcome. You have the Guardian of Earth, and you have listening. Both of these are very compatible with each other. And this is at the top of your pillar in your tree of life. in your Celtic cross. Down on the very bottom, you have these two. So this is at your zenith, or this is what's fully possible. This is at your root of your tree, in your deepest part of yourself. For some of you, you must have some kind of an earthy person in your life that's triggering some kind of a healing or metamorphosis or transformation for the better, with manifestation, feeling solid, feeling calm, feeling like you can do what you want to do, or you have material support, or a sense of physical safety, like you can count on something to grow that you care a lot about. This could be a relationship, this could be a business thing, this could be goals, this could be dreams that you want to bring into being, this could be a lifelong dream that you've had that you've wanted to manifest. But there seems to be an ally. Again, it's another person. You have a lot of people in here. This card at your zenith is the Guardian of Earth. This is the equivalent to the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn court card. A lot of you probably have some kind of an earthy person in your life that's an extremely good influence for you, or makes you feel more solid and capable than before. But it doesn't have to be an earth person, but I am getting that for a lot of you. Or an earthy type of person. Or it could be a Capricorn Taurus, or Taurus Capricorn, more specifically. Or this could be you, I suppose. I mean, shoot, if all these people are you in this reading, you've got some like major multiple personality things going on this month. But it seems like your multiple personalities are working together, which is good. But I'm getting more for the majority of you. You've got a lot going on this month, or you have a lot of people that you're working with, or dealing with, or combining energy with, or guiding even, or teaching, or something. If you have felt lonely in the past, or felt alone in what you're trying to do, you most definitely are not alone anymore. You have a plethora of important soulmate type of people all around you. Soul tribe, soul group kind of people all around you, including soulmates and partners too, and romance, but there's also a lot of community things in here. So your best possible outcome, if this is you and this is not another person, or it could be both, you could have a guide or a person or an ally in your life that is showing you how to cultivate this more in yourself. And so it's still something that you want to be doing yourself too. With the Guardian of Earth and with listening, I'm getting that your best possible outcome is to be patient, is to pay attention. Hang on. Okay, let's try that again. Your best possible outcome, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying really hard, is to have patience, to pay attention, to listen, to be receptive, to realize that things take time, that things are growing as long as you listen, or as long as you're receptive to what's going on around you. If this is a person, this person is extremely patient, works hard, has goals, listens well, pays attention, is receptive. They listen to their body's wisdom. They listen to their instincts. They listen to the messages that their body gives them too, or the messages that their environment gives them. And this person, what he is doing in here, he's growing corn, obviously, or he's a farmer who possibly has horses. He cares about what he's doing a great deal. Not only is what he not only is what he is doing, I can't even talk, not only is what he's doing bringing him money or prosperity or a way of life or a way of keeping his life going, it's also something that he believes in, or it's something that matters to him. It's something that he feels connected to, and he is willing to do the work and the nurturing necessary in order to have his crops grow. And he listens to his plants. His plants tell him whether or not they need water, whether or not they need fertilizer, whether or not they need to be weeded, or how they need to be best taken care of. And he has the best crops or the best harvest by paying attention to, honoring, and nurturing the spirits of the plants that he's working with. They are not just empty vessels of plants that produce food for him that have no spirit. Each and every one of those plants, including the horse in the background, all have their own unique spirits that need to be appreciated or accepted or honored for having a spirit in them. This is your best possible outcome. Perhaps, I don't know why I'm getting this, but perhaps some of you have become too detached, where you haven't fully grasped the fact yet that every single thing in existence, except for maybe random objects people make out of plastic, have a spirit that you need to listen to or acknowledge or pay attention to or have a relationship with. If this is a person, this guardian of earth, this person is awakening you to this fact. Something by being around this person or watching this person or taking this person in, you are starting to comprehend exactly what kind of intelligence they really have. And the kind of intelligence that they have has unfortunately these days become a little bit rare. And this is making you realize some things. And these things that you are realizing are your best possible outcome. This is your missing link that you have been lacking, is this sense of physical connection or physical wisdom. Interesting. Okay. Your best possible outcome, if you are thinking of buying land or starting something where you will be working there or doing things there for a long time, listen to your body's wisdom when it comes to picking the right place. It should be a place that you completely understand or feel connected to. So in the future, coming up, you have the Child of Air in with Golden Palace. And I'm getting a bunch of messages with this. For some of you in the near future, you will be coming up with amazing breakthrough ideas that can lead to wealth or money or a lot of money. If you carry this idea through, if you continue to cultivate this idea and make it happen, it seems to be bringing you a lot more money or prosperity or inner riches than you thought it would or didn't even see coming. For some of you, you may be wanting to ground out a little bit and create some kind of a sanctuary or a home or a temple or a place where you can carry out your ideas or combine your energies with other people or feel secure enough to follow your ideas. It could even be that for some of you, or one of you, you are not necessarily normally a materialistic person at all. You may have not focused on money that much. You have focused more on your ideas or communications or learning new things or things that don't necessarily have to do with money that much. but something about a child in your life, whether you have a child or a child is entering your life, or you're choosing to adopt a child or have foster children or to work with children. You're realizing that children need a certain amount of physical stability, as in a nice home, food to eat, clothes to wear. Money is necessary in order to raise a child, or material security to some degree is necessary in order to raise a child or to help a child. And so you're realizing that now, for some reason, your priority, one of your priorities these days, is generating enough to provide somebody else or a child or young people with a decent place to live, or even savings for them to be able to go to college or to develop their own talents or gifts, or just a sense of security here with the Golden Palace. It may even be, you know what this is reminding me of, is that movie Annie, of the poor little orphan girl who's been down on her luck and things haven't worked out for her, but she's still optimistic and hopeful and brilliant and inspired. And this little orphan is somehow brought to a golden palace where all of what she wanted comes true. Something about this is coming up for you in the near future. You may stumble, if you're traveling, you may stumble across a place where you meet extremely interesting people that can give you some much needed ideas or inspiration in something that you are already cultivating or learning about. Something about a special place, or a place that you didn't even really think could exist, but somehow it does, and you stumble across it and it brings you amazing ideas. Okay, so you right now are the explorer of water, and that is with the spirit of place. Being Aquarians, you guys normally surf in the realm of the mind. You don't always surf in the realm of the emotions, but it seems as though something about a place, or something about wanting to root down or create a sanctuary of sorts, or a safe place to be, or a beautiful place, or a functioning place, is making you more aware of your dreams and your emotions and the things that you would like to explore, or the things you would like to experience in your life. This may very well be a vacation, you guys. This could be a trip, a vacation, a place you've always wanted to go to in order to experience certain things. This can also be you following your heart and following a great love or a romance or a connection with someone that leads you to stay in one place, or decide to be in a certain place in order to cultivate this love or vision or dream, or you find the right place to bring your dreams into being, or to go towards your dreams. Okay, so in your surroundings, this is really interesting. Go figure, you have another person. You have the guardian of fire in with unexpected visitors. It may be that in your surroundings you have some kind of a fire sign. This specifically in the tarot, the Queen of Wands, which is what this guy is. I'm sorry, but I just find that really cute, that the Queen of Wands is actually a guy. But this seems to be where your heart is. There's all different kinds of people in here. A bunch of these people could be one person that has a lot of aspects to themselves, but I am getting a lot about groups or many people in here. Children, adults, elders, love interests or a love interest, partners, all different kinds of things. Friendships, alliances, business stuff, everything. But this seems closer to your heart because it's fire and it's the guardian of fire or the guardian of the heart. Traditionally in the tarot, the Queen of Wands is an Aries card. So more specifically, this could be an Aries, but it does not have to be an Aries. It could be a fire sign, doesn't even have to be a fire sign. But this person is very warm. This person is very loving. This person is very protective. This person cares about care. This person may know a lot more than you realize. This person may spend a lot of their time observing things without being detected. And how they make judgments or what they choose or what they think or how they come up with their decisions or perceptions is by paying attention, running things across their heart and seeing what their heart says. This is their inner compass, is their own heart. This person is extremely passionate and creative and devoted to making sure that love stays alive in the world, or that people are treating each other well or being kind to each other. Something about this person has come into your life unexpectedly. Or if this person has been in your surroundings for a while, all of a sudden you unexpectedly realize that this person is a much more important player in your life than you thought. That this person has more of a role to play in your life than you thought. That this person has more to bring to the table than you thought they did. Or you unexpectedly realize that your heart has opened up to love for this person. Or you realize you're suddenly in love. Or you realize that you feel passionately that this person is supposed to work with you or do something important with you. And so it seems as though, even though something about it makes you feel a little bit outside of your comfort zone or shakes you up slightly into seeing things in different ways, ultimately it's bringing you towards things like adventure and excitement and new amazing things coming into your life. So this is in your surroundings. If this is, the unexpected visitor is either you or it's someone else. I'm getting that it's this guardian of fire right here is your unexpected visitor. It could be that you are an unexpected visitor to this person. And even if you look in just this picture, that lynx in the background behind him is an unexpected visitor. He may not actually be aware yet that that lynx is even there. The lynx is aware of the man. The man may not be aware of that lynx. And so it seems like something important is hovering around you or waiting for a moment to enter your life or is silently watching you. Almost borderline even stalking you, but not in a scary way. But they're waiting for the right opportune moment to make themselves apparent to you. If they haven't already, you may have already become aware of this energy. Yeah, and again, it may be something slightly outside of your comfort zone. You might turn around and see that lynx and say, holy shit, it's a lynx. Is it going to bite me? Is it going to be friendly? Is it going to go away? What's it going to do? Is it supposed to be my friend, or is it looking at me like it wants to eat my food or eat me? There's something unexpected, but it looks like a really good thing, you guys. It looks like somehow it opens up your heart, or it makes you more aware of what you value, or it brings you back to yourself. Okay, so your hopes. Now this is more like it. You have the child of earth with peaks of joy. And if you notice, this little child is holding an apple. This little child is in an orchard, possibly apple picking, thinking about turning these apples into apple pie or apple crisp or applesauce, or thinking about how amazing it is that apples exist in the world in general. Children are so full of wonder and curiosity and imagination. Who knows what this little boy is thinking when he's looking at his apple? Maybe he's just thinking about how he wants to eat it. Or he's going to ask his mom how they could turn it into apple juice. There's fertility and growth here. There's increase in prosperity, money, wealth, feeling as though you have what you need, or whatever you need will be provided to you by the universe. And this brings you great peaks of joy. This may even be joy over a child as well. This is reminding me of the Elder of Earth at your root. Behind her, she's obviously a spinner or a weaver. In the background, she's got a wheelbarrow, she has a flower garden, there's a deer underneath the apple trees and fruit trees. She has an orchard. Maybe this little child is visiting her orchard that she owns to go apple picking. Maybe this is her grandson or granddaughter. Maybe this is a child in the family that she's extremely excited about. This is reminding me of that saying, things skip a generation. Those silly stories about, the hippie couple that is all about free love and experimentation, and they tend to smoke pot or whatever, and then they end up having a child that ends up to be a lawyer or a doctor or someone who doesn't believe in being a hippie or is against being a hippie, or the opposite in families where it's a pair of doctors and they want their child to follow in their footsteps or become a doctor themselves or have a respectable career or something. And their child ends up to be a storytelling, festival-going, traveling gypsy that has nothing to do with business or that sort of thing. And then there's that saying that things skip a generation. Even though the hippie parent that had the doctor child that doesn't believe in magic, they may end up having a child that is a hippie or loves nature or wants to learn a certain skill that their grandparents carry. Or even something like families where the parents are or a parent is extremely intuitive and psychic and empathic. They may have a child that's very grounded, that's more centered around things like making money or fulfilling people's physical needs or creating stability. But then that child may create a grandchild for this person that is extremely psychic, that is extremely intuitive. And they notice this about their grandchild, where they say, there it is. There's that little magic that's in our blood and it's coming out in that generation. So I can finally pass this knowledge on, or I can finally pass my values on to a young person that's going to carry it through or continue it in the family or in the community. This does not have to be a grandchild and grandparent. It could be. This could also be a teacher or an elder that needs young people to pass certain skills onto or pass certain knowledge onto. And they seem to be finding young ones that are right up their alley or are in a similar boat as them or are interested in the same things where they can pass on this knowledge finally or these skills or these values. And so for some of you, I'm feeling that your hope is that you see this grow, or you could be the one passing these things on, or you could be the one receiving it. In a way, it doesn't really matter. There's so many people in here. It seems as though something about this is bringing you peaks of joy. This is what you've been hoping for, is to pass these things on, or to see these things valued by experimenters or young people or adventurers. Adventurers, is that even a word? That can take what you give them and do something amazing with it. Or you can receive something that is given to you and do something amazing with it. This is what your hope is that things will continue to grow nicely, especially for future generations, I'm getting. Excuse me. So, your general outcome is the Guardian of Air and the Four of Air. You have a lot of air in here. You have a lot of all of the different elements in here. So, your general outcome is that you realize that your eggs will hatch. These things are taking their time because certain things are yet to come. It is not the right time yet for these things to hatch all the way because there are still some messages, some people, and some things that are on their way. Or you may be traveling, and so certain things are put on hold for now, but you will be coming back to further their development or cultivate them further. You are bringing your ideas into your consciousness, your ideas and your mind is expanding. Or you feel more of a need to create harmony. Harmony of your own mind, harmony with communications with others, clarity of thought, clarity of communication. Certain things are brewing, but they seem really good. It seems like a good brewing or a good what's the word? Certain things are coming together. You're making more sense now, or things are making more sense to you now in the future. There are certain things that you're sitting on, or certain ideas or concepts or even plans that you're sitting on, but you are coming into alignment with yourself, especially in your own mind, a little bit to gather yourself together or wait for some other people to gather into the situation before you completely bring this into being or these things into being. You want harmony in your home, or you want harmony in your relations. You want harmony in your environment. You want harmony with community, with friends, with family. You want harmony, period. And it seems as though you have a deep knowing within you on how to bring this about. You may need to make some decisions, but it seems as though you are more than capable of making them. On what to sit on what to cultivate and what not to cultivate. Which things mean the most to you, to your spirit, or to your mind, or to your imagination, or your values. And it's interesting, in the Elder of Air, he has his flute. In the Guardian of Air, she has her singing bowl, which looks like it's made out of crystal. They are bringing something. They're bringing a frequency into being. And notice they both have one thing flying above them. The Elder has the Luna Moth. The Guardian has the Owl. Luna Moth is being in tune with spirit, or being in tune with the moon, or the emotions, or the instincts, or transformation. Lunar transformation. It is a Luna Moth after all. The Owl is great wisdom and piercing understanding, or piercing knowledge. Being able to pierce through illusions or lies or anything that is deceptive. And look, she even has a look on her face like, I know what you're up to, or I see what you're doing. Whether it's for good or ill, it doesn't really matter. She can see it. He is more in the flow. His eyes are closed. He's tuning in to how things feel, which is that Luna Moth, but both of them are soaring. It looks like the Owl is coming to her and she doesn't see it yet. It seems as though the Luna Moth is an extension of him. or an extension of his own vision or thoughts. There goes my dog. And so your best possible outcome, or I'm sorry, your general energy for this month is to tune in to spirit and look within or feel. And your general outcome is that you need to see through things or penetrate things in order to find the truth and to communicate what is necessary in order to bring about peace or order, or to go back to a home, or someone is coming back to you, or you're going back to someone. I don't know. So anyway, I wish you all the best. Hopefully that helped or made sense for you. And I shall see you guys soon for your love readings and then your mystery readings. And I've got to go deal with my dog. I love you guys. Okay.